Today I'm going to talk about the chimp attack. The attack, the lady had bought a chimp and her chimp attacked her neighbor. That was the most disgusting thing I have ever seen. But we're also going to talk about our government and what our government will do because of one attack. One attack, and they pushed through the Congress the chimp bill. I don't know about you, but I know for a fact that you have less chance to be hurt by an exotic animal than you do by falling outside your door. Every day dogs maul and kill people. Do we outlaw domestic dogs? Do we outlaw and stop ownership of dogs because they maul? Every day someone is kicked and hurt by their horses. Do we stop riding horses? Your children, your own children, kill their parents, their grandparents. Do we outlaw having children? No, we require more responsibility. We require that you are responsible for what you have and what it could do to another human being. But to take rights away from people. There are people out there that are run by the USDA. The USDA governs all the petting zoos. These people follow strict rules by the federal government to own, to breed, to sell. By outlawing them, not only are you putting this country into oblivion by all the jobs that are lost from feed, workers, zoos. This can happen with irresponsible ownership. But your dog can bite someone that's coming through your back door. Should we take your rights away? We should have stricter rules, but you don't take the rights away from every person every time something happens. Look it up. Go to REXANO.com, Responsible Exotic Animal Owners. Read your chances of being hurt by an exotic animal. Read and find out that your chances of being hurt in your home, in your car, are a lot worse than this. And stop again. Stop again. The government trying to rule what you can and can't own. Just like PETA. PETA is crazy people. They are crazy. They don't think even you should go fishing and catch a fish. And what about Oprah doing her shows on chickens and how they live their life? I bet she eats chickens. These chickens are used to supply eggs to people. They are fed, doctored, and given all they need in their life to supply that we have good food. They are kept in small cages so that the disease like the avian flu and all this that goes around doesn't make us sick as consumers. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have good chickens and not pay $12 a dozen. You can't have good sausage. Those pigs, if they were out in the wild, they would be living in a little area in the mud, in where the feces are, yet they are raised in good breeder pens and with a good life. The pigs lay around most of their life. Anyone that has a farm knows what a pig does. So they're clean, they're vaccinated, they are used for meat. We eat them. Unless all of us are going to be vegetarians, then we need to quit trying to put the farmers out of business. We need to know what's going on and quit letting PETA and Oprah rule our life. Their opinions are not what rules us. We have our own opinions and we can make our own decisions. We don't need television. We don't need her show. We don't need to know. We can look it up, go to a farm, find out Now, I'm not saying there's not mistreated animals. There are. But the majority of people that are run by the government for food are held to a much higher standard to ensure that your food is clean, to ensure that you get proper, clean food. So let's stop listening to Hollywood. Let's listen to ourselves. Let's make sure we make decisions based on our integrity, not their integrity, not what they tell us to think, what they tell us to read, what they tell us to do, or how to practice our lives. We have a right to make our own decisions, and we must do it now for the sake of our family, our children, and our grandchildren. You owe it to yourself and your family to make sure we are properly informed, not by them. And I thank you, and we'll talk again.